Hi, my name is James Mello. I'm the pastor of LaGrange in Carrollton Seventh-day Adventist Church, and this is my wonderful wife, Kyra. So I was born in Maine, and way out in the middle of nowhere in rural Maine, and I was born into a pastor's family. So I was the fourth of 5 children, grew up in church for a while, but then eventually my parents kind of went their separate ways and we left the church. And so for some time after that, I was sort of drifting through my life, pretty angry, pretty sad. Between my sophomore and junior year of high school, God had this incredible way of getting a hold of my life. It's a whole long story, but it's pretty wonderful. And after that, I became a believer and I started reading the Bible. And when I started reading the Bible, it completely changed my life. I was super stoked to share with other people and to allow them to have the same experience that I did. So after that, I felt a call to mission work. And so I went to China for the summer and had this incredible experience in China where I got to just see God work in really incredible ways. And that gave me an excitement to do ministry. I didn't necessarily think I was going to be a pastor, but I wanted to do ministry, especially mission work. And then a year or two later, as I was getting ready to graduate high school, Kyra and I met.
Well, we met through my best friend. They had grown up together. They were starting to get to know each other again because they had moved away and whatnot. And so we hung out, and he had told me about his mission trip to China, and I really loved his passion for God, and he was super excited to share his story and everything with people.
But again, I didn't necessarily want to be a pastor. You didn't decide that you were going to be a pastor's wife at that time, but we decided that we still really wanted to be missionaries. So we got married. We got married with the idea of being missionaries in China. And through a series of events, God brought us to a boys' home in Tennessee instead. And that gave us a real heart for helping young people who'd been through a lot of struggles and a lot of challenges. So after we were dorm parents there at Advent Home, we were foster parents for a while. And then ever since then, I've just been kind of working especially with young people in different capacities, either in foster care or at the academy, or runaway and homeless youth, or with the kids that have just been in our lives at different periods of time. And eventually God made it clear that my work was to do this as a pastor.
Hello, my name is Dr. David Sedlacek. I had the honor of having James as a student of mine, and we collaborated together on presentations on trauma in pastors, and James, you're continuing that now. I'm so proud of you coming up now on your graduation. Blessings on you. Keep up the great work.
It's a privilege and an honor to be included as one of James's mentors for such a special occasion. James thinks globally and he acts globally, and he also thinks locally and acts locally. We share the dual professional interests in calling in theology and pastoring and counseling and psychology. And it's a great blessing that to be able to add to those mentions, we share the bond of father and son. His mentoring started in homeschool, and he was learning the countries of the world through asking where the Hot Wheels cars were manufactured. And he was reading by the time he was 3. He's sharp, open-minded, passionate, and has generally been open to supervisory input. I feel we have bridged the boomer millennial gap quite well. So, whether we're talking about revelation, inspiration, spirit of prophecy, trauma and its discontents, pastoral concerns, biblical languages, poetry, and music, we have some very interesting conversations, to say the least. So James, as you continue your journey, whenever and wherever, I'm here to continue the journey with you. Not only as father and son, but also as mentor and mentoree. Oh, by the way, your mentoring me is a huge big thing as well. I love you. Good luck.
My personal mission statement is to practice unconditional love with every person that I meet. That's, I think, the goal that I'm trying to achieve, and to represent Jesus as best as I can. with every person that I meet.